These challenges also impact in the TCO, as the operators need to invest in multidisciplinary professionals with required skills and capabilities in infrastructure fit for purpose and in building the ecosystem through frameworks, governance, process approaches to integrate all the components and stakeholders. Additional costs on top of the product costs are key to be considered. The expected TCO reduction in hardware and software will allow the operator to place on top those additional costs, like system integration, and make a final positive business case. There are several public research and analyses around the impact of Open RAN in the TCO. Here we have two examples. Rakuten Mobile in Japan, a greenfield operator, as we said before, published that they have achieved a 40% CapEx reduction and 30% OpEx reduction when comparing it to a traditional network. Another example is Analysis Manson report for brownfield scenarios. Here we have the example of an Open RAN distributed architecture. Here we can get the main facts around the impact of Open RAN in the TCO. It depends on the type of operator, if it's greenfield or brownfield. It depends on the architecture selected for Open RAN, distributed, centralized CU, or centralized CU and TU. And it also depends on the existing cloud infrastructure, the level of automation, and the ecosystem management that is put in place. That means that each operator will need to build their own TCO model based on their requirements and the strategy to finally understand what are the TCO savings that Open RAN brings. Similar conclusions are achieved in the TCO and business case evolution course from TIP Academy. Open RAN has potential to reduce costs in both CapEx and OpEx, but it depends on many factors. In our TCO example, we can see that Open RAN brings savings in all these scenarios. It started with the distributed scenario, where the RU, the CU, and the TU are in the site. There is an expected lower cost over time in hardware and software, as well as cost efficiencies that automation brings for both CapEx and OpEx. When moving to a centralized CU scenario, the second one, we can see additional benefits because we are moving the CU to a centralized location and we need less equipment. However, when we move to the third scenario, where we move also the DU to the centralized location, the impact is not the expected because in our course, we assume the transmission was not fit for purpose. So the operator needed to invest in fit for purpose fiber. That means that the expected additional benefit is not achieved. Therefore, it's important to analyze each operator's requirements and the strategy to be able to conclude what is the impact of Open RAN in their TCO.